A gentle truth most people feel but rarely say. Have you ever had a quiet moment, maybe while driving, walking or lying awake at night, when a thought slipped into your mind that sounded something like this? I wish I had done things differently. Not in a dramatic way, not with panic, just a quiet, honest reflection. Because by the time we reach our 50s, 60s or beyond, we carry a lifetime of decisions behind us. Some we are proud of, some we are grateful for, and some we wish we had handled differently. And here's the important part. Regret is not a sign that life went wrong. It is a sign that wisdom has arrived. Today's conversation is not about guilt. It is not about looking backward with shame. It's about looking forward with clarity. Because the truth is this: most people do not regret the things they did. They regret the things they postponed, avoided, or believe they were too late to start. And the beautiful news is, if you are listening to this today, you are not too late, not even close. Let me share a story that might feel familiar. A man in his early 60s once said something that stayed with me. He had worked hard his entire life, provided for his family, paid the bills, did everything responsibly. But one afternoon, after retiring, he looked at his wife and said, I spent so much time preparing to live that I forgot actually to live. That sentence was not angry, it was not bitter, it just was honest. And that honesty opened the door to change, because regret, when handled wisely, does not trap us, it guided us. Today we are going to talk about the 7 most common regrets people have after 50. And more importantly, how to avoid carrying those regrets into the next chapter of your life. Regret number 1. I took my health for granted. This is one of the most universal regrets. Not because people were careless, but because life was busy with work, family, responsibilities, deadlines, bills. Health often becomes something we assumed would always be there, until one day it wasn't. Many people say, I wish I've started taking care of myself earlier. Not perfectly, just consistently. And here's the truth backed by science and real life. It's never too late to improve your health. Even small changes after 50 can significantly improve strength, mobility, energy, and independence. What regret really means? It does not mean you failed. It means you now understand something important. Your health is your freedom. What can you do starting today? You do not need to transform your entire lifestyle overnight. Start with one small decision. Go for a walk for 15 minutes. Stretch your body. Drink more water. Go for that medical checkup. Prioritize sleep. These are not dramatic changes, but they are powerful ones. And for someone like you, who already values movement and daily activity, this becomes an opportunity to protect what matters most, your independence. Regret number 2. I spent too much time worrying. This regret is quieter, but very real. Many people look back and realize how much time they spent worrying about things that never happened, like financial fears, career uncertainty, family stress, health concerns, the future. Worry feels responsible, but excessive worry steals energy from the present. And here's something psychologists have found repeatedly. Most of the things people worry about never actually occur. What this regret teaches us: Worry does not prevent problems, it prevents peace. A practical reset. Ask yourself this simple question. Is this happening right now? If the answer is no, take a breath. Bring your attention back to the present moment, because peace is always found in the present, not in the imagined futures. Regret number 3. I neglected important relationships. This regret is deeply emotional. Many people after 50 say, I wish I've spent more time with the people who mattered. Not more time working, not more time rushing, more time connecting. Relationships are the foundation of emotional health, happiness and longevity. And research consistently shows that strong social connections are one of the biggest predictors of long-term well-being. What this regret really means? It means people realize success without connection feels empty. What can you do now? You do not need to repair every relationship overnight. Start small. Send a message. Make a phone call. Invite someone for coffee. Say thank you. And overall, say I'm sorry. Connection grows through simple moments, and those moments matter more than we realize. Regret number 4. I was too afraid to take risks. This one hits close to home for many people, like starting a business, changing careers, traveling, learning a new skill, following a passion. Fear often whispers, what if this doesn't work? But later in life, people realize something surprising. The biggest regret is not failure, it is hesitation. The truth about risk. Risk does not mean recklessness, it means courage. A new perspective. Instead of asking, what if I fail? Try asking, what if this works? Because many of the most fulfilling experiences in life begins with uncertainty. Regret number 5. I worked too much and lived too little. This regret appears again and again in conversations with retirees. Not because work is bad, work is meaningful, work provides purpose, work supports families. But when work becomes life, other parts of life quietly disappear. Time with loved ones, hobbies, rest, joy. What people realize later is money can be earned again. Time cannot. What can you do now? Protect time for living, not just working. Schedule joy the same way you schedule responsibility. That might mean taking that weekend break, spending time outdoors, visiting family, pursuing a hobby, sitting quietly with a cup of coffee. These moments are not luxuries, they are life. Regret number 6. I did not believe enough in myself. This regret is deeply personal. Many people look back and realize they held themselves back, not because they lacked ability, but because they lacked confidence. They doubted in their worth, their skill, their potential. And that doubt prevents themselves pursuing opportunities that were within their reach. What this regret teaches us: confidence is not something you born with, it's something you build. A practical confidence builder. Start by doing one thing that feels slightly uncomfortable. Not overwhelming, just challenging. Because confidence grows with action, not waiting. Regret number 7. I waited too long to enjoy life. This is perhaps the most emotional regret of all. Many people believe happiness would come later, after retirement, after the children grew up, after financial stability, after responsibility ease. But life does not wait for perfect timing. The realization many people have: joy is not a destination, it is a decision. What can you do now? Ask yourself, what brings me joy and why am I postponing it? Then take one step towards that joy. Not tomorrow, today. Let's pause for a moment. Take a small breath and consider these questions. Which regret feels familiar to you? What one change could you make this month? What would your future self thank you for? You do not need to fix everything. You only need to start somewhere with one thing. The most important truth about regret. Regret is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of wisdom. And wisdom gives us something powerful: choice. No matter your age, no matter your past, no matter your circumstances, you still have choices. You still have time. You still have opportunities. A woman in her late 60s once decided to start something new. Not because she had to, because she wanted to. She joined a fitness class. At first, she felt nervous, out of place, unsure. But she kept going. 6 months later, she said, "I wish I had started earlier, but I'm so grateful I started now." That is the power of action. Not perfection, not speed, action. If you are listening to this today, hear this clearly. Your story is not finished. Your opportunities are not gone. Your best chapter may still be ahead. And the decisions you make today will shape the life you live tomorrow. So take a breath, choose one change and begin. Because life after retirement is not about stepping back. It's about stepping into who you were always meant to become. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.